My name is Gautam Kaul, and this is my story. I grew up in India. I was born in Bombay, and then I grew up in the western side of the country. I think I was blessed with having mom and dad who were educated and professionals. So there was a lot of focus on education. My parents and the school did a good job of imbibing good values, and so that really helped me in my growing years as a kid. I was blessed to be in a school. This was a Catholic school way back in India, which had the right balance of education and sports. Yeah, I played a bunch of sports, soccer and cricket, which is big in the Indian subcontinent. For a good number of years as a teenager, I didn't know what I wanted to do. There were key members of my family who played an important role to make me understand what that could be. And one of them being my father and my uncle. I think in the formative years, I pretty much understood that it would be something to do with leadership or management. I think it also comes from my father, because he has been in the management space for 35, 40 years now. So that's something I naturally wanted to pursue. My first job was with a company called Nokia. That's the opportunity where I realized that I was good at managing people. I was fortunate enough to have good mentors along the way. So I think those were the formative years. I mean, there have been series of pivotal moments. I think one of them would be me having those discussions on and off with my uncle, who came from a management consultant side of the house. He played a pivotal role, and then obviously my dad, just watching him grow in that space. Another pivotal moment in my life where I was in a conference in Vegas, and I was fortunate enough to meet Oprah. And in one of the conversations, there was a team of 25 to 40 people, and we asked her this question, which was, what makes you different from the masses? Or what was that moment that led you to this path and you being the person you are today? One of the things that she really honed in on was listening to your inner self, which we as humans often ignore, because we are in the mad rush of our life or of our journey to be somewhere or get somewhere, and we forget that. I mean, everybody has the capacity to do that. I guess that's when I realized, in having that conversation with her, that that's what I probably need. Things started manifesting in ways I could not imagine. And that was one of the other pivotal moments in my career. I think what came out of Oprah's conversation was, believe in yourself and do what you think you can, and rest will manifest if you're on the right path. And I think that's what led me to get into entrepreneurship, leather jacket company or brand, which is Formative, and then slowly venturing into IT consulting business. I have been an IT professional for the last 15 to 20 years, so that was not something natural to happen. On one side, Formative was a passion. It was just one of the things that I embarked on, given the set of people that I was surrounded with back then. On the other hand, the IT business, which is Arista Consulting, has been a smooth sail. There are learnings from probably Formative that I incorporated in the other business, which helped it be streamlined. It's two contrasts, but you just learn and move on every day. As a human being, when you go through this journey of entrepreneurship or anything that you're aspiring in this life, there are times when you overthink it. You analyze and you paralyze yourself. I think what one needs to do is understand their strengths and weaknesses, and if you think you're capable of manifesting something, then just do it and never give up. Because I think these two things really will take you further in life than just sitting on the sidelines and thinking about it. That's what has been my mantra in a way. As teenagers, when you're in your 20s, there's a lot of transformation going on in mentally, physically. And I think one of the things that I would tell my 20s self would be to just believe in yourself, right? To believe in your strengths, and that would really help catapult any teenager, let alone me, to really move on to doing things much faster and probably in a better way. And I think that's what I will tell myself. Stop thinking, start doing. And that goes a long way. I guess from my perspective, what separates me from the masses is the tenacity and the resilience that I have. With the number of failures or opportunities that I encountered along the way, I think failures is a stepping stone to success. And if you have the attitude of never give up, you just keep going, and that's when you build your resilience. I guess that's what everybody needs to do, learn, and it's a continuous improvement aspect to it. So if you learn something from one space, try to apply it to the other side. The biggest motivations throughout this journey has been my daughter. She was born with microophthalmia, which is a birth defect. Seeing her being so resilient and going through her journey in life. So I think anything that I'm doing now or building now, in a way, is for her and to support her. And obviously to help people who are in a similar space. And if I can make their life easier or help them in any way, that'll be one of the responsibilities I kind of have on my shoulder. So one is obviously to your family, the other is to the society.